from Georgia here with you, aka VHS82 apostrophe, with yet another of my 31 days of horror. Just trying to throw some titles on that October heap or pile of yours. Some you may, some you may not. But in the midst of a 3-day zombie run, here is one. Burial Ground from 1981, Andrea Bianchi. This movie runs 1 hour and 25 minutes. You can stream it on Full Moon Plex. You can even pick it up on DVD still for $17.50. Maybe a little steep for some. 22 on Blue. I'm still riding with the DVD, the Severin release of the DVD. This movie is not for everyone. And the reason why I mention it, you know, I'm old enough to remember the heyday of VHS rentals. This is one I rented when I was a kid. This is an interesting, I want to say it takes place in, I want to say it's set in Italy. A cursed country estate besieged by zombies, flesh-ripping, gut-chomping, depraved mayhem, setting a new standard in Italian horror. This is wow. This is a movie that it's weird. When I rented it as a kid, you know, as a kid, as a teenager, you have certain memories of certain things. You know, like you know, whatever it is. Hell of the Living Dead, I have fond memories of as a kid, and how I view the movie today is a lot different than how I would have as a kid. This is another one. I thought, you know, I remember just certain aspects of it, and when I rewatched it, I think for a BodyBags review, it's one of those that, you know, you sit there and go, how did I remember this way when it actually runs this way? It is definitely depraved, man. There are some interesting things going on here in this film that may not sit well with everyone. So, you know, be warned. You know, today it's too easy to look things up, be it IMDb, Wikipedia, and get a pretty good grip on exactly what you're about to get into before you ever get into it. And this is definitely one you probably ought to look at. This is the end in this movie is one for the ages. It's just the gore, the look of this, the aesthetics of the zombies. It does hearken to my third day. I'll just leave it there. My third day, which I consider may be the greatest zombie film ever made. This has moments in here that are just, wow, unparalleled. Just the finale at the end, and what happens to our survivors is just wow. Yeah, I don't want to get too far into it. It just, you know, try to keep these things under 5. It is definitely something, again, if you can stream it for free, maybe even check out a few scenes on YouTube, or maybe even find it on YouTube. I didn't look. It might be something you might want to check out in a minor zombie run this October. But there are so many good ones from the old days. Maybe I'll think of a few in the third final day. Well, I mean, you know, Dawn of the Dead, Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things, Bob Clark. You know, some good stuff from back in the day, man. Of course, all of George Romero's work, right? Night, the remake by Savani of Night. Some good stuff, man. Some definitely good stuff. But this is one where I just think of some scenes, man. Yeah, Burial Ground from Bianchi. Wow. Oh, I did review it on BodyBags. So if you want to, maybe I'll put the review at the bottom there for you, and you can just check out my review for it. As always, we end these things off with Go Bills.
This is not a dream. Not a dream.
We might be useful to you.